Yo, what's good? Welcome back to Podd'in with the homie. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Let's get to it. Hey, what's good, y'all? Again, welcome back to the pod. Thank y'all for tuning in. Excuse me. As always, got a couple things I want to talk about. Um, and today we're gonna start off with something a little fun. So let's talk about Shaq. Nothing bad on Shaq. I'm not talking bad about Shaq, nothing like that. We're gonna talk about Shaq's shoes. And before y'all, you be like, hell no, blah, 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 blah. Because we know Shaq, got a deal with Walmart and stuff like that, all these department stores and stuff where he's selling his shoes. I ain't gonna lie, I don't really like them either. They ugly. But Shaq doing it for the kids. They affordable. They, you know, if parents can't afford the shoes, get the kids some Shaqs, whatever. But these in particular, and as I'm talking, y'all gonna see a couple pictures pop up. But these in particular, I want to talk about. The first one, um, the Shaqnosis. Shaqnosis. If y'all remember these shoes, I never got to get a pair, and I always wanted a pair growing up. But they look like the name Shaqnosis. Like they look like they'll hypnotize you. So the pattern, you seeing it right here. It's all wavy and all of that. But that was his fifth signature shoe, released in 1995, and it went crazy. Still a hype shoe, all of that. I don't know too many people that care about Reeboks right now. Like Reebok is a good shoe company. They got the AIs and stuff like that. But um, today, like I said, we talk about Shaq, and I'm a sneakerhead myself. I'm gonna post a picture so y'all can see that my shoe collection right now. It ain't big as it used to be because I started giving away a lot of shoes and stuff like that. But my main shoes that I really rock with and have right now, I don't go by brands all the time. I go by what I like. My definition of a sneakerhead is a lover of sneakers. Somebody that loves sneakers, they're a sneakerhead. They're going to get shoes regardless of what they are if they like them. Hype beast is somebody that's getting the shoe based off the hype of the shoe. If it's hype and they can resell it or whatever, they getting it for that. Them not sneakerheads. I consider myself a sneakerhead. So yeah, I'm gonna post that picture real quick for y'all to see. But anyway, like I said, the Shaqnosis released in '95. His shoe line, the four signature shoes that he had before that, they was okay, but they kind of fizzled out at that point. This one really put him on the map. So now they're bringing out some low top. These are the lows. They're bringing out low top Shaqnosis, and these are fire. I'm gonna have to get me some. The high tops are already fire, but these lows, fire. And they ain't, price friendly for the kids like they're doing at Walmart. These are some OGs type shit. So these hit for 130, which ain't crazy compared to everything that's, the shoe prices that's going on now, stuff like that. Ain't nothing crazy. So I feel like if you into sneakers like that and you want to relive the past type of shit, you're going to get these because they clean. But what I really want to talk about is these I believe they're called Devastators, and these are pretty cool too. They $40 and they selling at Kohl's, and I'm pretty sure they're not sold out. They at all sizes. Everybody should have a Kohl's close to them or somewhere around where they could go to if they want to get these. If not, you can go on Amazon, and Shaq has a store on Amazon, and you can order them on Amazon. $40, and they look similar to the Shaqnosis. Not, not exactly the Shaqnosis, but they clean. I would personally get, a pair or two myself. And I'm not just saying that because I'm saying I like the Shaqnosis, the original. But I actually like this pattern. Like I said, something similar is cool. $40, you can't beat that and I'm pretty sure from what I've heard, they comfortable $40 was hurting your pockets to get these and try them out and give yourself a retro look. So my personal favorite though are these right here, and these are the Shaqnosis Angel Reese collab. And I know Angel Reese get a lot of shit and all that, a lot of flack. I don't see why. I like Angel Reese, but these are fire. I don't care about oh, niggas didn't wear pink and blah blah blah. These pink and white and gold or peach, white and gold, whatever you want to call this pink to me. Fire combination, fire collab. Angel Reese is on is Reebok, is signed to Reebok, and Shaq always looking out for her. Anybody that's signed to Reebok, but he specifically is looking out for her. But with this Devastator line, I don't even, man, I'm not even sure if it's Demolisher or Devastator, just one of them. Look it up at Kohl's, your local Kohl's. Like I said, I'm probably gonna get some myself. But he let his son take one of his sons take creative control with this. And like I said, $40, man. He got that old school look, that old school feel. These are clean. Like, bottom line, get you some Shaqs. I feel like, this is something I wanted to start with, talk about, because Shaq shoes back on the rise. Not the Walmart, the friendly little kid shit running around. Not them. Shaqnosis, these Devastators, Demolishers, whatever. They back on the rise. Y'all need to go get some. Because eventually what's going to happen, they going to get popular. And these hype beasts, these resellers, these niggas out here, they going to get them. And they going to try to sell them for crazy unless Shaq see what's going on and he keep them coming out. Reebok keep pumping them out. So that can't happen. But like I say, it's a good shoe, bro. Just go get you some. Great shoe. OG feel. You gonna like them. That's Reebok and that's Shaq for you. So go get you some before they gone or before you have to wait till they restock. All right, now this next thing I want to talk about is the very reason why you don't pocket watch people. And a lot of times we see these celebrities and be like, oh, they rich, and these YouTubers and influencers and all that. And granted, on an average 9 to 5er like myself, rich, wealthy is a relative term because you know $1 million a year, you know, way over what the average 9 to 5er is making. So we're gonna say that's rich, but a lot of times we're looking at these people and just thinking that they are just the richest, of the rich, and they don't have nothing going on. And this person in particular I'm talking about, everybody should know him. If they don't, you've been living under a rock, but he's known as Mr. Beast. So, Mr. Beast, YouTuber, got millions and millions and millions of views on top of millions of views. Got millions of subscribers, probably like almost 500 million. And he's considered in net worth a billionaire. I believe his net worth is 2.6 billion, and that's from multiple companies, ventures, businesses, and all of this. He runs a $5 billion company. Um, you might have seen he has chocolate that they sell at, the candy, so they sell at Walmart, different stores, the Beast Candy. He's had several different items like toys, some merch like T-shirts and stuff like that. He's had ghost kitchens inside of different restaurants where they're selling beast burgers and all of this. So he's out there doing a lot of business. He's had TV shows, game shows. Like I say, he's doing numbers. But I said all that to say that when you're seeing all this stuff, you think these people are just that rich like that. Again, relatively speaking, in the terms of what kind of money that you make and what money you have. But your net worth is your net worth, meaning your assets, everything. That's what it's netted. That's what it's um, according to everything altogether. That does not mean that you actually have that shit in your account. According to this man, according to Mr. Beast, he said he can't afford the McDonald's. But I mean, of course, I think he's saying that in a relative term of, look, I ain't got the money y'all think I got. But he's saying, you read this article, you see that on the picture here where it's posted at. It's on Yahoo News if you want to go check it out. But he's keeping $1 million less in salary himself, which depending on what you got with your living situations, if you got kids, a spouse, or whatever, and wherever you live at, statewide, stuff like that, you could be doing pretty damn good. Now, granted, we don't know everything in his day to day. He's just giving you a little bit of insight. But it's also saying people. He's saying people don't believe him when he say, "Man, I ain't got that money. I'm in the red right now. So my income, my cash flow is negative because every piece of money that he getting, every big amount he getting, he funneling it back into the business to keep these businesses going. So that means that he ain't really seeing that like y'all think he's seeing. Yeah, these companies, these ventures, and all this stuff is um, netted that amount, but his bank account ain't got that because I mean that's just what it's valued at. You're not gonna always have what your value is when it comes to the business. So I mean, again, people out here always saying network, network, network. A lot of these people, like, y'all look online and Google shit and think that it is what it is. Google don't ain't an end all be all. The internet ain't the end all be all. Can't you get some vital information, some resourceful information, stuff like that? Yeah, you can. But again, I can give you a different example. Like Samuel L. Jackson. He has net worth of, no, I won't even say net worth. Let's say his movies have brought in billions of dollars that he's been in. Do you think he got that? Hell no. His net worth ain't near that. His actual bank account probably ain't even. Not even. His net worth is not that. His actual bank account ain't that. Just because the stuff that he has done has brought that much, don't mean he got that much. I ain't saying he broke by any means, but he definitely ain't got that in his account. So we gotta stop looking at these net worths and thinking, oh, these people got this money, and when they like not trying to, pay a certain amount for something, or if they're trying to save money here and there, no, man, hell no, cause they ain't got it like you think they got it. Like, no, why pay for the G5, the G6, whatever private jet they got, and spend all that money, uh, filling up the gas in the plane and paying the flight attendants and a private pilot to fly the jet, and you got to pay for all this extra stuff. That costs. You got to be like a sultan or something in Dubai where they got that oil money to be doing all of that. So this man, I suggest y'all read the article, give you some insight. But he's saying he ain't got it like that. And this is one of the biggest names in social media. It's not a lot of people that's bigger than him. And he been doing this for years. So he give out a lot of money too. So I don't know, how they go for taxes and all of that. But he doing game shows and doing YouTube videos where he giving $100,000 like it ain't nothing if you win, or he giving you cars, all this stuff. So he doing this stuff to keep the business going. But he ain't got that money like that. And he just said, man, I get up and I go to work. I don't even think about it. Half the time, I don't think about what's in my account. I just get up and I go to work, which is what a lot of us do. And a lot of times we spending money that we don't have because we want to see some return on what we're making. So I may not have the money to go buy, this new car, but I'm gonna note it out because I work hard and I want to get this car. Now, will it hurt you in the long run? Yeah, for the average person, the average Joe, average Jane, yeah. But again, stop looking at these people net worth, man. And I, like I said, I ain't saying they don't got it, but I ain't saying they do got it like that. Like we just look at net worth and think people rich as hell and be shunning them when they don't want to buy something, or if they like not trying to just give everybody money like that. They got a life to live too. They got things they need to do, and they human just like us. So hey, stop looking at that network like that, man. For real. All right, now let me get serious with y'all again for a second. Um, I'm gonna post this little clip of this video that I saw the other day, and it's just crazy how people will do shit and how evil people are to uh, uh, smuggle, human traffic. Um, this particular video, just to give you a little information, um, this lady, she's at I believe, a gas station, and this gas station, where the bathrooms are, has several doors. There's a door to this hallway. There's a exit. There's a private door. I'm guessing that's for employees or whoever owns the establishment. There's a men's restroom and there's a women's restroom. So, if you pay close attention, and she explains in this video, um, there is a mechanism at the top of the ladies' restrooms door. It's like a deadbolt motorized type of lock. And it's remote control, Bluetooth. Like, if you go in this restroom, you wouldn't be able to get out if that mechanism locks on you. And that's crazy because that's definitely signs to say, hey, you can get kidnapped, you can get human trafficked. That's what they doing in here. And won't nobody be able to hear you if ain't nobody around. And again, this mechanism has a bolt on it, and it turns, it clicks, and it's remote control. So had this lady not seen this, who knows if women have already got with this. Again, there's no locks on top of any of the doors on the outside that locks from the outside except the ladies' restroom. And I got a wife, I got daughters, and I got female family members, of course. Um, I would hate for something like this to happen, especially with a lot of these human trafficking cases being on the rise, kidnapping cases, all this stuff being on the rise. So I would hate for somebody to be in a situation and not checking their surroundings and see something like this. But this is crazy that you can even see something like this. And this lady basically went to whoever was working at the front, said they want to talk to a manager or whoever, and I guess they didn't do nothing about it or whoever, so they ended up calling the police. So the police came and was like, I don't care how you get it off, but it's gonna get taken off while I'm here in front of me. And kudos to that officer, kudos to that lady who called the police, because you're not supposed to have no shit like that anyway. And they acting all dumb like they don't know what's going on. Uh, uh, End of the story, they took that bolt off of that door. It got taken down immediately while the police was there. And I don't know if that guy was the owner or whoever. They got arrested because you doing some shady shit. And there's no way, like I said, that bolt should be on that door. I don't like talking. I ain't gonna stay on this too long because I do not like talking about shit like this. But there's just crazy people in this world, man, that'll do some crazy stuff. But I do want to bring some awareness to it to the people that haven't heard about it, that haven't seen it. Just be mindful of your surroundings. Pay attention. at all times. Don't trust nobody because anybody will tell you anything. Especially being a woman in these situations, they trafficking y'all, man. Like, be for real. Like, for real, look at your surroundings because they can snatch you up in a second. Or you could be beating on the door or whatever in this situation, and ain't nobody hearing you. Or they could close the door off and say, "Hey, to the hallway where the bathrooms are. It's under construction right now, blah, 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 blah. And can't nobody go back there. Can't nobody hear you. Can't nobody help save you." So, again, I just implore y'all to be mindful of your surroundings. Be careful out there. Leave your location on. Uh, Tell somebody where you going. Something. Because we need to keep everybody safe, especially our women out here. So just be mindful of that. And just be careful. That's all I can say. All right, now that's my time, y'all. Short episode this week. I just wanted to touch bases with y'all, let y'all know what's going on with a few things, few topics, few subjects, stuff like that. But as always, man, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all as always. Hope y'all had a blessed week. Keep striving, keep grinding, keep doing your thing. It's 2026. Let's be a better us, not a new us. So better me, not a new me. Y'all can take that motto, that mantra, use it how you want to, use it if you will. But again, thank y'all for tuning in with Podd'in with the homie. Appreciate y'all, man. Deuces.